Welcome back to Chicago Bulls franchise here in year one, where we have 4-0'd the defending champion Celtics and advanced to the second round. Now, I did not expect this at all, and some of the comments are saying that we need to boost the simulator difficulty. It's a little ironic because I don't think you have to. I think 2K needs to fix their game because I have some teams that are like an all 90s plus starting lineup, an all 85 plus bench, and they don't make it out of the first round, whereas our team is able to make it out of the second round and beat a team like the Celtics, who we were clearly overmatched if you just look at the base overall ratings. They don't have Derek White, they have everybody else. We have mediocrity at best. We have a 73 starting because Patrick Williams got hurt and we still won. So as always, I tell you guys, this is a show for the people by the people. So I will be boosting the standard sliders up to 60 for simulator difficulty. Hopefully that's going to make it a little more of a challenge. We will have a sliders update down the road once, probably in year 2. If we start to dominate a little more than I expect, we'll update the sliders to those impossible sliders that we play with every single season. So first of all,
Professor Airball, reading through your comments.
Mr. Sinister 5584, this might be too late, wrong too, and you might have already done it, but I recommend increasing the simulator difficulty. That way when your team plays better teams, it makes sense who wins or loses. Exactly, so we're gonna do that. If we were rebuilding a team, say the Clippers, we would probably be 2-80 in the regular season. That's just the way that 2K is, but I'm more than happy to make it more difficult on us because this is a long series where we are trying to overcome the adversity known as the 2K gods. Next up from Christina McConnell, welcome back. I'm only gonna read some, but let's see. Can we get the Float Game Strong to come back? I completely forgot about the Float Game Strong. Yeah, we'll hop into practice mode before games. We should have been doing that, but it slipped my mind. I apologize. Maybe up the sim difficulty, keep Lonzo until he retires. He earned it with all that quesadilla he gave the Celtics. Dropping a 60 burger was insane. That Lonzo layup package you unleashed was deadly. He was looking like Kyrie. TP for the shot. Nope, not hitting me. That was awesome. Notice you mentioned the sim might be easy. Yes, your team is well-rounded, but I don't feel it's realistic for them to win every game versus best team in the NBA. And no one else sucks. Well, yeah. So like I said, we're gonna up the sim difficulty regardless of how good or bad our team should be. And yeah, we should 100% be working on our jump shot here in practice mode. We just didn't do this at all. What was float game? It was like this, right? Yeah. Of course, Zach LaVine is incapable of hitting a floater. I haven't fixed the mid-range sliders too, so that's why we haven't really gone in and operated out of the mid-range as much as we should be. Like at the end of Raptors franchise, I think we had something like 70 for the close shot ratings and the inside shot ratings so that we could make, you know, a competent percentage, because in 2K, for the most part, it's either a 3 or it's a dunk. Like if it's a layup, it's not gonna go in. If it's a post move, it's not gonna go in. If you're just wide open from 3, it's 50-50 of going in. That's basically how the 2K ratings are until you actually fix them. Floater! That wasn't a floater. Next up from Hayden Plays 642, Trade IO. We're not gonna be able to make any trades until the off season, but we'll see. He's got a good overall. I wanna see how some of the younger guys develop. We do have Dalen Terry. We do have Josh Giddey. Remember to show the stats. I'm gonna keep that in my brain. And lastly, from John D 7266, I'm not 100% on this, but I think you have to hold down the intentional foul button rather than tapping. We can experiment with that, but I don't believe that is the rule, because whenever we're at the end of quarter situations, I just tap the button and it works. You know what? We can actually test that out right now. I think what it just means is that 2K is not set up. Yeah, I'm tapping, I'm holding, nothing happened there. 2K just doesn't understand like why you would want to foul unless you're at the end of game situations. So I'm holding the button now. I'm tapping it. Nothing happened. Now what I am able to do is if you hold the steal button, so on the PS5, the square button, you can try to commit an intentional foul. It's not sure that that's gonna happen. Also, if you spam the steal button, sometimes it triggers. It's just, I think it's a broken mechanic that hasn't been addressed because 2K, nobody plays full games in 2K. So what I have to do is use the intentional foul instead of a timeout to get my bench in, because you only have 7 timeouts in 2K20. Well, I mean, real basketball. But 2K doesn't, I mean, everybody's playing MyTEAM on like 2-minute quarters, so you have unlimited timeouts. Anyway, talking about nothing, let's hop into the playoffs and see who we are going to face. So right now we have the New York Knicks up 2-1 on the 8 seed 76ers. That looks familiar. Interesting. You have the Cleveland Cavaliers 3-1ing the Miami Heat. You have the Indiana Pacers, who are finally getting respect from 2K. up 3-0. They also brought in Cliff Paul. That's interesting. They still have TJ McConnell. Otherwise, that doesn't make sense. And even then, that doesn't make sense. Why would you get rid of TJ McConnell? Probably your most hyped player off the bench. Probably your 6th man. For Chris Paul, who's like 40. You're not going to have him for another. Okay, whatever. 2K. Just doing what 2K does. You have the 1-seeded Dallas Mavericks with Klay Thompson 2-1 right now against the New Orleans Hornets. You have the Golden State Warriors 2-1 Victor Wembanyama 3-0 for, wow. Yeah, another team that 2K hates. The Denver Nuggets. They have only a 97 overall. Nikola Jokic and a whole bunch of good players. They're always like, yeah, you're like the 7th seed or in the lottery, right? And then you have the Minnesota Timberwolves and the Memphis Grizzlies. Let's go ahead and see who we're going to be taking on. We'll simulate through. Looks like the Indiana Pacers and the Oklahoma City Thunder have swept. And 4-1, the New York Knicks are going to be they're going to murder us. They're going to be our matchup. They have Julius Randle. This is pre-Karl Anthony Towns trade. This is Mikal Bridges, Dante DiVincenzo. The one good thing is that 2K has no respect for OG Anunoby, for Josh Hart, and to a lesser extent, Dante DiVincenzo. So it's really Jalen Brunson, Julius Randle, and sometimes Mikal Bridges that are going to be good for them. I think we are going to get whooped. If you remember at the beginning of this series, we were losing games by like 50 points. But you know what? Let's just simulate the rest of the round. It goes Dallas, Golden State. It goes Minnesota and Oklahoma City. That's going to be fun. And then, wow, the Heat pulled off the 3-1 comeback, and they beat down the 3-seed Cleveland Cavaliers. So you got Indiana, Miami. Indiana's going to win that easily. I mean, what are the predictions? New York, Indiana, Dallas, and Oklahoma City, probably. Anyway, let's hop in to game 1 of the Eastern Conference. What are these? The semifinals? Did New York ever have pinstripes? I'm feeling like they did. Am I crazy? I might be combining jerseys, but I feel like for like one season they had white pinstripes. Also, Patrick Williams is day-to-day. He won't be playing game 1. Might be out game 2 also. A little unfortunate.
The Eastern Conference Semifinals, Game 1. The Chicago Bulls are coming off a dominating 4-game sweep in round 1. Will their confidence finally be tested? Tonight, they go up against the New York Knicks. The opening game of the conference semifinals, up next.
I mean, with all due respect, there is no shot that we win this. With all due respect, there's no reason why we should even be in this. But you know what? We win the tip. And that's how you start. Oh, we had somebody open there and then he didn't. Okay, that's fine. So Jalen Brunson plays incredible in year 1. That's already a major concern. Julius Randle at the... Wow, what a slow pass. Are you serious, Jalen? Did you just get sleepy? Anyway, Kobe White could have thrown it down. Why was that pass so slow? Yeah, Jalen Brunson is probably going to go off for 70. Once we get Lonzo Ball on him, I mean, we might be able to slow him down a little bit, but it already is scary. Yeah, this is just danger, man. We may lose by 30 tonight. They want to... What? Why is my passing so slow? Okay. We're screen and roll Andes here. Pump and then throw it up. Jalen Smith with the pump fake gets both defenders in the air looking silly. And so far we're 2 for 2 shooting 100%. I don't know why. My players just, whenever I say you need to pass the ball, they refuse to. Great contest there, and we got numbers. We don't have numbers, but we have Matas Buzelis. Clear out. Please clear out. Dear God, clear out. What is this, about 6'10" versus 6'1"? I'm just going up. He's going to make it. Let's go! Matas Buzelis! Giving him the business. And I don't like this. Julius Randle bringing the ball up the other way. Just going to ISO on Jalen Smith, go right around him. That was too easy, man. Got him. Got him. Matas Buzelis for 3! Bang! Matas Buzelis gives us a 5-point lead. And that's why you always do a crossover, bringing the ball up the court. Why did you switch me here? Ante's gonna scream open, and I was just too late. Now I'm just too late on everything. Josh Hart sucks. Oh, we're getting bailed out right now. Zach LaVine is gonna be open. We're just going around. We're not. We're giving... What a shit pass. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm there. Great contest. Oh, we're fighting. We got that dog in us. I can't go to Josh Giddey. I need to take Josh Giddey out of the potential guys who are allowed to make three-point plays. Jalen Smith should be able to at least work a little bit out of the post on Josh Hart. Come on, 2K. If I can't back him down, I should be able to at least spin on him or something. That's Josh Hart. He's like 6'4". I know he's good at rebounding and he plays the 3 or the 4, but he's not that good. Jalen Brunson 3 splash. And this is where the tides will turn. We're going to Zach here, hopefully. Zach attack in the red and black. Open from mid-range. Beautiful and misses. Oh. Who's hurt? Jalen Brunson hurt! Let's go. Give that man a check. This ain't Bounty Gate. Sorry, we shouldn't be cheering on injuries to fake characters. Let's get a girl reporter in. Yeah, Steve, I heard the report that it looks like Jalen Brunson is at least questionable for the rest of the game with a lower leg injury. As you can see, concern on both Chicago Bulls and New York Knicks fans alike. I don't know why I'm insulting the entire sport in media coverage. I apologize. Anyway, Deuce McBride coming in. He's a more than capable player. That was just, again, the pick and roll madness that is 2K25 and has been the last 72 Ks. Let's get Zach LaVine open. He's got plenty of space. Incredible contest from Dante late, but you know what? A green release is a mean release as we have the lead 9-11. Never forget. We'll check in on what that Jalen Brunson is injury. Was that a sentence? We'll check in on what that Jalen Brunson injury is. Probably at the first quarter break because they never show you immediately. Okay, Deuce coming open. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Someone's open. Look at that. We're connected right here. Okay, Josh Giddey didn't play any defense. It felt like we were connected. We're not, but I do see Matas Buzelis. He's pumping and faking, and that should be a foul, and that should be an and one flex on a Matas. Look at the young fella. The MVP Lonzo Ball has checked into the game. I don't know why they switched me onto Io here because Marvin Bagley's gonna... Is Marvin Bagley better than Nikola Vucevic? YN. We got goat on goat here. Corey Kispert versus Julius Randle. Great contest, better shot. Good defense, better offense. He gave us the too little. Oh, that hurts, but he's probably not wrong. And Julius Randle might just go to work here. Bully ball all night. This is one of the things that they're gonna miss. I know that the Karl Anthony Towns makes the Knicks trade better, or makes the Knicks better overall. Not having Julius Randle when you need someone to get you a bucket, that's gonna be a big loss. And I know Julius Randle goes nutso, so like I completely understand the trade. But every now and then you need somebody to put in the business, and Julius Randle is no stranger to that. Vooch is not open here. I don't know what this play is. I'm just gonna go with it. Let's go, Vooch. Going to the free throw line. Have we ever shot a free throw with Vooch? Hold on. I mean, that's just campaign putting his head down against Corey Kispert, best player in the NBA, and getting a bucket. How do I get Matas Buzelis out of the game? I have Dalen Terry as the bench sub. You guys just didn't do it. It's fine, I guess. Iota Sumnu, mid-range killer. Nope. Let's see if Vooch actually runs this correctly. Not really, but he's shooting from the elbow and he's greening. Nikola Vucevic, offensive machining. And so let's foul on purpose here. See, I tap it there, it works. The problem is when you tap it, it's supposed to be your entire team gets the message. Now Dalen Terry can check in as the backup 4. And Jalen Brunson is back in too. Okay, that was fast. He didn't even wait a quarter. JB, strain left hip. Okay, so he's dealing with an injury, but he's not afraid to play. He's got that dog in him. He's got that gamer. Marvin Bagley versus Vooch. I'm terrified of the speed difference there. Apparently he's trying to set a screen in the paint. I mean, I guess it's 90s basketball here. Deuce, nowhere to go. Oh, he cooked me. It's just animations, man. They're so dumb. Come on, Vooch. Send me a screen. And I'm going to pass it to you. And we go draw the foul. And we go and one. And let's get the injured Jalen Brunson in foul trouble while we're here. Nikola Vucevic closing the quarter strong. Making his free throws. And you know what? We're doing all right. Lonzo Ball there to contest. Too late. Woo! They really should give more air balls. I don't know why. That's just me, Professor Airball speaking. I don't know why they're always in and out at the end of the quarter. And do we need to, how do I tell you guys to run offense? I thought that was just automatic. Bounce pass, Vooch, and one! Nikola Vucevic, again! Flex on him, son. Give him the stank face. I mean, I was gonna use this for a thumbnail, but Vooch just looks bored. He's supposed to be flexing and hyped. He just looks kind of sleepy. And then he misses the free throw. Go figure. I should not be guarding OG Anunoby here. Matas, can you switch? Thank you. And Marvin Bagley running the offense. I don't know who that is. They're going to Zach LaVine here. He's got OG Anunoby on him. Legendary defender. Great contest. Tough shot for Zach. And Zach is not playing a good game for us. We're going to need him to step it up if we want any chance of winning. Zach LaVine, not open. Kobe White is not open. I'm stepping back. We're stepping back. We're fading out of bounds. We're missing horribly. We don't get the rebound. It's okay. As soon as I saw Kobe White like turn backwards and then do a 360 to take this shot, I knew we were cooked. Can I get a double here? You're just not doubling. Jesus Christ. The 2K is so bad. That's nobody. There's no character model in this picture. Welcome, brother, to the school of double teaming. When you're sending a double, it should look like your players belong in jail. It should look like they're just on top of each other. They're doing the stack on top of me challenge. It shouldn't look like you're trying to close out and steal the ball like the CPU does. It shouldn't look like they get an instant turnover whenever they double team. It should look like Matas Buzelis is good friends with Zach LaVine. Also, I wanted my starters to check in, and it's been like 8 minutes now. I know you're only allowed to check in on dead ball fouls, but I guess that doesn't count as a dead ball foul. Kobe White, bucket. That was a pump fake. This is good. This is going great. Oh, they're going to Josh Giddey here. Oh my God, I'm telling you to move! Move! Josh Giddey, the longest 3-bomb you've ever seen. I was holding the right stick. Y'all remember when I used that controller visualizer? It wasn't for the memes. How does that not a block? It was because when you tell your player to move, you know what they do for about a second and a half? They do f***ing nothing. And then you have to take up a horrible desperation shot, and that results in the CPU getting a turnover, a mismatch going the other way, and that results inevitably in a bucket. And it happens way more than it should. I didn't want the bench to come in yet. Corey Kispert, go. I'm in. Miss. Bang! Corey freaking Kispert. But at the very least, this game is close. By all means, it shouldn't be. This is a really disgusting first quarter score. Julius Randle versus Torrey Craig. Where is Dalen Terry? Oh, Matas Buzelis got hurt with an injury that nobody even saw. That's how it happened. That would be interesting information to have. You know, that generally that's probably something you'd want to tell me. Also, side note, that shouldn't affect my on-the-fly lineups if he's not involved in the on-the-fly lineups, but I digress. We're having a good time here. Zach LaVine, I'm pulling it. 3, bang. Come on. I hate. I'm done. I need a break right now. You know what? I'm fine with it. Let's do Torrey Craig as the starter. Come on, Zach. Come on, Zach. Perfect release. Splash attack. All right, we need to lock in a little bit. We've been getting a little out of control. Whole bunch of injuries in this game. And Julius Randle just gave us the business. Ouch. Let's go. Lonzo, under the basket. I can't sometimes. You just have to catch it. The pass is online. It's accurate. I know it's a full court pass. We're not allowed to make full court passes these days. Just catch the ball, man. Jalen Terry, can you handle Julius? You can. We need to... I think we got to go double big here. And this is another situation where I want to foul. There we go. It actually worked. Beautiful. Now, in a real X's and O's sort of offense, what I do is go for on-ball steals. The problem is, as you've seen, when you go for on-ball steals, nothing good happens. Also, they moved Julius Randle out of the power forward position. And now Josh Hart just destroyed Corey Kispert, formerly known as the best player in the NBA. I don't think we can give him that title anymore. He's been honestly pathetic for us. Come on, Vooch, just play enough defense. Like, he faded away from 2 of my defenders, and I was getting blocked by my own team, so I couldn't animate because he was in the way. I just want to point that out. It's not like we didn't play defense there and it's a wide open shot. I'm there. Wow, you just get the rebound. God, run. Everybody run. Clear out. I don't know how to do up and unders, so I'm just gonna spin, and I don't know what this spacing is. Jesus. Can we pass? It's just, why do we never pass to somebody who's open? What do I have to do? Right here, they send a double. You know who we pass to? Right here. Not to this guy who's covered by Julius Randle. Lonzo mother effing Ball, when I'm pointing the direction towards Lonzo Ball. You know what we don't do is we don't pass to Lonzo Ball. And then it happens again when we reset. Now I want to pass to Duop Reith. You know what we do instead? Actually, I was wrong there. I was trying to pass to Corey Kispert, but you can forgive me for my anger. We end up just passing to nobody. We passed it to the same guy twice who's covered and gets us nothing out of a double team. So that's 2 double teams for us that have done nothing. Send the double. There's nobody reacts. It's fine. Julius Randle sucks at basketball and should probably retire. I agree. Thank you. Is anybody gonna try to go baseline? How can we not get this pass off? I mean, I'm fine with us getting cooked. I have no problem with that. It's the way we're getting cooked. That's what hurts. Green release. Zach LaVine splash. Thank you, sir. Oh, I forgot Zach is a small forward in our offense. Jeez, that's my fault. Defense? No, no defense. We're cooked. Ooh, Kobe White making it rain. Mikal Bridges. Oh my God, what a speed burst. And now Mikal Bridges is hurt. Did they do like a secret patch where everybody gets hurt? I know this is the Tom Thibodeau offense where they play everyone 48 minutes a night. That's Tom Thibodeau, by the way. Great uncanny likeness. Did they do a secret patch? That's 3 injuries to 3 starters now. Kobe White, quick release. Julius Randle going nuts. Josh Hart. Josh Hart's bad. Josh Hart's bad. He gives us a chance. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Buzzer. Oh, beater. That was a tough second quarter, man. But it's only an 8-point deficit. And take a look at the halftime stats. Julius Randle putting in work. 5 of 9 for the field. 10 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. Jalen Brunson with a solid 8 points in 10 minutes. 1 rebound, 1 steal. Mikal Bridges, 8 points, and the rest of their team, I mean, not all that great. Who was the guy who hit the 3? Akoma Diet. First round pick, never heard of him. Sorry. As for us, Vooch put in work in the first quarter and then disappeared in the second. Zach LaVine, he's been hit and miss. Matas was incredible until he went out with injury. Kobe White has been honestly bad. Corey Kispert, bad. Jalen Smith, he's tried. He's just not very good. Io, bad. Torrey Craig, bad. Josh Giddey, bad. Dalen Terry, bad. Duop Reith, bad. Lonzo Ball, bad. Really unimpressed with our team top to bottom. That being said, everybody's hurt. So Jalen Brunson, strained left hip 2 to 4 weeks. Mikal Bridges, only a twisted right knee day to day. And then what does our boy Matas have? Lower back bruise day to day. So, I mean, theoretically, we'll be healthy like in a day or 2. At the same time, we're down 4 starters in this series. And they're... Oh, look at Torrey Craig playing defense. That's beautiful. This has to be an oop. Oh, it's nothing. Okay. Zach, wide open. Perfect release. It's not. It wasn't. I don't know why I say it. I try to manifest these things, and sometimes it doesn't work. Can we switch here? Oh my God, it's so slow to move in this game. I'm just walking through molasses. Come on, Zach, get open. Josh Giddey was looking the wrong way when he went to set you a screen. Cause he wants the 3. Bang! Josh Giddey is money from 18 and out. We forgot to run here. What is happening? What is any of this? What is happening? We're at the point, brother, where 2K is falling apart. I'm telling you, it happens every game when you play like a few too many minutes. 2K just starts to crumble before the weight of its own broken mechanics. And that's where we are now. Don't love the OG Anunoby Julius Randle switch. I'm immediately doubling. I know we give up a 3 out of it. I'll have to live with that. Oh, look at Josh Giddey with some speed here. We kick it to Gobi White, and I wanted that to be a pump fake. It doesn't matter. It goes in anyway. That was a mistake, which led to 3 points. And if you don't like that, you don't like Chicago Bulls franchise. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. You know what? Let's pretend like none of that happened, and let's just start over from scratch. Right now, here we are starting at square one. I'm taking it. That was disgusting. Dante, open 3, splash. I mean, look at Josh Giddey. I'm telling you, if you do one simple crossover every time you bring the ball up the court, you're gonna get at least 2 to 3 free baskets a game. With that, make it an official airball tip. Make that into a short with like explosions. Bang! Great rebound there. Running the break, crossover again. And I was holding turbo and going down towards the basket. Nothing happened. We gotta stop going to Kobe White. He's just bad for us. You know, he's like trans fats. He's like egg whites. He's bad for us. We're missing a lot right now. What are our shooting splits? We're 35%, 6 of 17, and 45% from the field. It's not a great shooting performance from either team. And just like... Zach going baseline. Where's my foul? Where's my dunk? Where's my anything flashy? And I'll take the points. I don't mind. In there. Yeah. So the fix I need to do, I run that screen early perfectly, but I shouldn't jump. That's the big issue that always leaves me left open there. So run the screen early, no problems. Don't jump, we'll be fine. You know, it's the Airball Jones scouting report. That should be a foul. Dante DiVincenzo is slamming into my character model from the side because he realized that he missed the contest, and yet we get nothing out of it. It's fine. Dante DiVincenzo is out of his mind, and Josh Giddey doesn't even try to play defense. You're getting benched for that, dude. If you don't give a f about this game, get off my team. I don't want you here. We got 14 other guys who want to play basketball right now. Josh Giddey, go to an underage nightclub if you want. I don't care. Just don't be on my team right now. Come on, Corey. Get open for me. Shoot an open 2. Green. Cut the lead to 14. We ain't out of this yet. Quick run, quick 3 stops in a row, and we're set. Oh, that's right. Dalen Terry cannot guard Julius Randle. We got to go small. And then I think there's some kind of funky defensive settings on Julius Randle. Do you remember when they just inexplicably decided to make the point guards guard the centers and vice versa? What was that? Now drop with Dalen. Beautiful. Corey, you got cooked. I'm happy that didn't result in points. He got cooked. Dalen Terry, sprint. Throw it down. Foul. I'll take it. Dalen Terry running the court. He says, don't sub me out yet, coach. I gotta score. Y'all already know. Set your feet, son. Corey. I would have cut it to a single-digit game, man. That would have dropped it to 9. That hurts. Jalen Brunson's gonna make this. Yup. That's what, a 5-point swing right there. That's the difference between winning and losing. Nikola Vucevic. Oh, God, we had a green release. Does it count? Count the bucket. Let's go. And I cannot seem to sub out Dalen Terry, but you know what? It doesn't look like it matters either. Is that Danilo Gallinari? Welcome back to New York? Gallo back at MSG. Beautiful to see. Speed bursting. And you know, if there's one thing I know about Danilo Gallinari in year, I can't even imagine what year we're in, is that this man cannot play defense. We're running whoever offense, and Corey freaking Kispert is throwing it down. Boy, Dalen Terry's just too little. We have no fours, so I mean, that's fair. So this is one of those situations where you don't want to use a timeout when you're trying to sub somebody in. Someone's open. It's the homie Dalen Terry, he's missing. And yeah, it's fine. No, they subbed out Gallo. Oh. For all of 1 minute, he already got a dunk and a layup out of it. The Gallo show would have been really fun to watch. Anyway, great pursuit there from Zoe. Marvin Bagley for 3, contested. Yeah, I'll live with that. And I have no idea who this guy is that they subbed in. I'm gonna guess that he can't guard us. And he can't. Beautiful basketball, fundamental, 4.6 seconds remaining. There. They moved me out of the way. Thankfully, they missed. All right, tough game, but we're not out of it yet. The one thing that we are going to be seeing is Lonzo playing the whole quarter. What a pathetic way to run that pick and roll. And then give it to Io, who throws it down. Karma, baby. And we cut it to a 9-point lead. Josh Giddey is not subbing in. Lonzo's playing all of the fourth quarter here. They're about to ISO. I don't want to be a part of this. What do you think? Is it worth a challenge? Go to Vooch here. I'm totally fine with him shooting a contested 3. Doesn't work. Lonzo, give me an inverted pick and roll. Why would you sit it on this side? I don't know, but I'm taking it. Long 2, buckets. Oh, Vooch. Oh, Vooch. He's one of those players where if you need him to make this shot, he's gonna miss. And if you don't need it, he's gonna make it. There's a lot of guys, like I always say, no 3-pointers are created the same. KCP is the master of clutch 3s. Guys like Vooch, it looks like he shoots solid, he just doesn't. Although he does play good defense there on Marvin Bagley. Here we go, running the break. You know, it's my time to shine when Duop Reith is getting the ball. Oh no, we're going back to Vooch, I guess. This is not gonna go well. The screens just don't set. I'm pumping, and then I'm going around Marvin Bagley and then getting stopped by air. I'm sorry? Just drive hard, shield him with your right hand. He just gets stopped by nothing. If anything, Bagley is pushing him on the butt, telling him to keep going. Vooch just stutter steps for no reason. And then this turns into a contested jumper instead. Okay, Vooch, you're out too. You just get the starters in. Go through the traffic. Oh, that was a pump fake. That's fine. We don't get the loose ball. Oh, no. Well, on the bright side, if you really think about it, we didn't lose by 30. So, I mean, Marvin Bagley is guarding my point guard. Kobe White, why would you take that as a 2 instead of a 3? If you think about it, it's not that bad. We're also going to exploit Marvin Bagley for whatever reason guarding Lonzo Ball for a little bit, so we'll probably get a few easy buckets out of that. We'll also get Deuce McBride ISOing or something. I don't really understand. From there, I mean, just Deuce is gonna hold the ball and then get his shit rejected. Like, what are we doing here? Contested, miss. Let's go, run the break. We got numbers. We got Zach. I'm pulling it. I don't care. Green! Bang! Zach LaVine! The lean, mean green machine makes it rain over Jalen Brunson. Give him the old too little. Now drop. Oh, that's Keita Bates-Diop. Where are you going, Zoe? Why are you leaving your responsibilities, Lonzo? I had Keita Bates-Diop plenty covered. He didn't need to get doubled. You just... Of all the players in the history of the sport, Keita Bates-Diop does not need to be double teamed off ball. It just doesn't need to happen. You f***ed over the 3 points that we just got with Zach LaVine. and possibly lost us the game there. Thank you, Lonzo. Marvin Bagley can't guard me. I'm taking it into traffic and hoping something good happens. Nothing good happens. 10-point game, 5 minutes remaining. Lock him up. Don't let him side to side cheese. Dante's a little far behind the 3-point line, and it doesn't matter. He's splashing, and the game's over. We just left OG. Like, what is this new strategy of us to leave players wide open? Who is cutting to where we need to help? Torrey Craig is guarding Dante. Maybe they get confused here. You don't need to leave somebody wide open from the corner three, the most efficient shot in the NBA. I would rather give up the 2. Okay, drop. Beautiful. Oh, Torrey Craig, you just... I don't know what that was, but I'll take the 2 points. We hit the magic number. Still down by 13. We simply cannot stop them because 2K cheese. You know, I want to play off ball this possession. See what happens. See what happens to my beautiful basketball squad. How we give up points here. Oh, okay, that's how. I mean, we're just feasting in Marvin Bagley. He's actually fouled out of the game. I don't know why 2K continues to put their centers on the point guards and vice versa. That's an unstoppable play. Yeah, we lose. Oh my God, why is the passing so slow in this game? Yeah, Torrey Craig, pick and fade. Let's go. Give it to Zach. Pump, and then step back. Like, I'll press pass, and then nothing will happen. Switch, please? Can you switch off of Jalen Brunson? I don't understand why people say this game is good when I press a button, my players just ignore the input. They just don't care. I mean, this was a wild game. So we had Mikal Bridges and Jalen Brunson and Matas Buzelis get hurt. We were back and forth for 3.5 quarters until the 4th quarter. They literally just could not be stopped. We had me screaming. Oh my God. Jalen Brunson is still in even though they're up by 16 with 1 minute remaining. Like, this has just been one of those, I don't know, a 2K classic, if you will. And look at Ayo Dosunmu getting free points out of it. Normally they steal that pass, so I'll take it. Look at Ayo Dosunmu. Whew. Torrey Craig flexing down 13 with under a minute remaining. You go, Torrey. This is why Torrey Craig and Josh Giddey aren't going to be on the team come next season. I'm done. They don't belong on my basketball squad. Tough game, tough loss. And I mean, look, we don't even belong here. So the fact that we're here is you know, frosting on top of the cake, man. It's the blowjob after you've already nutted. Like, this is all just extra for us. So I'll take it. We only lose by 12. Competitive game, but we're probably gonna lose and get swept if we're being completely honest in the next episode. Tough loss. Like I said, we don't belong here. So you know what? Let's start looking towards the offseason. Let me know some of the moves that you want me to make. We already have our eyes on Jimmy Butler or LeBron James, depending on if he retires. Jimmy is back to being healthy, but he's down to an 89 overall at 35 years old. We need to restock at every position. So give me some of your offseason moves that you think we should make, because let's be fair, we might be 1 episode away from the offseason. That's going to do it for this one. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, I will catch you in the next one.